The show, you've probably been noticing that we've had some more severe weather events. They seem to happen more and more in our area, from winter storms to major wind events, pop-up thunderstorms. We have them all, and if you're looking for a way to protect your family and home from these types of events that might knock out the power, you might want to consider a home generator. Here to tell us more about this from T-Mark Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Electric is Ryan Majewski and Ian Donnelly. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Well, Ian, let's talk about, in your experience, what are some of the reasons people look to add the standby generator to their home?
Yeah, you called it during the open here. So obviously there's a lot of weather events that kind of cause those power outages, which cause some frantic in the home. And people are looking for some peace of mind. So quite often, whether it's you're looking for that peace of mind, maybe it's a medical necessity in a home, the house does need electrification, and people like the ability to control those important appliances, mechanical equipment, so that they're safe and healthy and strong.
Yeah, you think back to that surprise October storm we had many moons ago, where power was out for some folks almost a week at a time. That could certainly be catastrophic. Ryan, let's talk about types of appliances and mechanical equipment that the standby generator can run during a power outage.
Yeah, so it can do everything up to the whole house. It's all dependent on the customer. You can do basically just the basic essentials in the house to get you by, like a sump pump, your refrigerators, your furnace, boiler, whatever it may be that powers your home, all the way to living life free how you would in a normal situation, in a power outage, having your whole house powered up.
And these are run on natural gas?
Yes, they do.
That's how they're, okay, so what are the first steps someone should do to consider this?
Yeah, I think one of the first steps are kind of thinking about, do I want to cover every piece of mechanical equipment in a home, which it includes perhaps running a dryer during an outage, maybe an electric range in the outage, maybe air conditioning system in the middle of the summertime. The state's going through an electrification plan and strategy, and so there's more utilities being used on the electric side, so people are thinking about what some of those brownouts and blackouts that are happening, and what are those important things that they want to power during that outage.
The Xbox is not necessary, kids, just letting you know there.
That's right.
As we look at some of the options here, and I'm sure there's different sizes here to be installed. Ryan, what's involved in installing a generator? This looks like something that the average homeowner cannot do by themselves.
Right, we don't recommend that. That's why it's important to have us come out, take a look at your gas line coming in, get the proper sizing. We come across generators that could be running, but not running safely. So to get them installed properly and get the full life out of the unit.
And interesting enough, Ian, townships have their own rules and regulations, requirements for generators, right?
Yeah, no question. I mean, whether it's a setback requirement between where the generator is and the property line, there's a lot of consideration about where the neighbors' bedrooms are, perhaps, right? How close you are in the house. Because when they do run, they do exercise, they do generate some noise, so there's certainly some coordination around the location of where that is. Not to mention, how the clearance between any type of open vent into the home, also the mechanical equipment on the outside of the house, whether it's an air conditioning condenser or so on, proximity to walkways. I mean, every municipality is different, which is another reason to have us come out, take a look at it, free complimentary visit. Everything's fully permitted, inspected, and we have great relationships with the electrical inspectors throughout our community.
All right, Ryan, real quick, how long do these last?
We like to tell people about 15 years-ish. That's definitely, you're going to want us to come out yearly to maintain it. So it's like a car, it has an engine. You want to change the oil filter, gas, or the air filter, the spark plugs on it, just to maintain everything on a yearly basis. All right, great information there. T-Mark Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. They've been serving the Western New York community for over 25 years. To find out more about all the services they offer, including home generator installation and service, give them a call, 864-7277, or head to their website at t-markplumbing.com. Their dedicated technicians deliver unmatched results. Now, coming up next, are you tired?